No, not yet. I won't. Okay, I'm going to play, my first rapid game in 3 weeks. It's going to be a really tough one because I'm 22-16. But especially after that terrible game I just played, this is probably not going to go well. But I got a pairing against a 21-26. So if I lose, I will lose a lot of points. Or if I draw, I will lose a lot of points, especially with my rating deviation being high. Okay, we've got a Sicilian on board, an open Sicilian, a Najdorf. Okay, and oh boy. Okay, so we have a bishop g5. Are we going to see f4? No, h3. What is this? I don't know what h3 is. Like an Adams bishop g5 hybrid. That is new to me. I don't know what that is about. So should I guess I will, well, is queen b6 still good without the f pawn being pushed? I don't know. I don't know if that's the same. Does that change anything? Is the f pawn still there? I don't think it does, but I'm going to play bishop e7 anyways instead of doing the poison pawn line because I don't think. Oh well, now he plays it. Okay, well that's interesting. I wonder if this is an actual thing. So now I'll play queen b6, or should I just castle? Or maybe even knight bd7 now because like f5. Or even e5. Well, no, this is this a weird transposition? But I've never seen h3. I'm actually I'm gonna walk into it. I'm gonna play queen b6. I don't know if I've never seen h3. I don't think that's a move, even transposed. So I'm gonna do a delayed transposition into the poison pawn line. Because it's kind of the poison pawn line, but I'm a tempo up because of h3. I don't think h3 really helps it, but you know, if he wanted to play g4, he could just play g4 anyways. So that was a strange move. Yeah, that's the way I'm going to look at this. It's a poison pawn variation, but I'm up a tempo. The h3 was really bizarre. Like, I don't understand. And you know, normally if white takes, you take with the g pawn because the bishop is still on f8. So I'm wondering, probably I want to take with the bishop though. It undefends d6, but then we have pressure on d5 and we're protecting e5. Okay, whoa. Okay, I don't know. People are playing so weird these days. I can play knight bd7, or I can castle, or I can play h6. I think I'm going to play knight bd7. And hopefully like knight e4 is not a thing. But I think I can just go to queen c7 there. So, okay, so I'm going to play knight bd7. It stops some shenanigans, and it's kind of a safety move. And then I will probably castle. I am incredibly out of, like, I'm very rusty though, really. I guess he's going to castle. Oh, the only thing about this is that I can't play b5 anymore, which is annoying. Maybe I go knight c5 and take here. I also wonder about e5. So yeah, castles or knight c5. Knight c5, he might just play like bishop f3. Yeah, and then I don't like knight c5 so much anymore. So I guess I will castle into this chaos. Well, I don't know. I don't know. Where's this? What's going on with this bishop? Later I'm going to have to play queen c7, b5. But I kind of lose it. Well, but then he played that. Yeah, I'll probably do that. So I guess I will castle. Okay, I'm going to castle, and then I think queen c7, b5. Yeah, that's the plan. He moves the bishop back. I could play rook e8. I guess, well, I don't know why he did that. He's scared of this. He's scared of that. So, okay, queen c7. And then, actually, did I screw up here? I might have screwed up. Okay. I might want to play rook e8 just so, because sometimes there's this and then this bishop becomes a problem. That's such a lazy move though. Like, do I really want to do that? Or should I just calculate it like an adult? E5 takes. I'm fine there. Yeah, so let's not play rook e8. So he wants to play here discovery on this. However, sometimes you can do it because I can still play bishop b7, like b5, e5, bishop b7. This hangs, and therefore it's not good. So yeah, he wants this. So what if we beat him to the punch and we play e5? I kind of like that. Oh, except knight f5 is killer. So e5 is a real threat. Okay, I'm going to play rook e8 after all that. Just let's not waste more time. It defends e7, and I still can't play b5 because e5 is still a problem. So let's play rook b8. Let's just make our things simple for ourselves. I'm trying to play pragmatically now. And now we can threaten b5. I could set things up with knight c5, but I kind of like the knight where it is right now. Yeah, my time, I have to play a little bit quicker. But b5 next makes sense to me. I have to improve this bishop. Boy. Can I go b5 anyways? Not quite. I need a minor piece on it. Okay, let's just go here because I can't afford to waste time. And then I actually might put it on d7. He might play b3, but then I have b4. Except I have to watch out for... No, I might be okay there. But my knight only has one square, which is to take after that, which is scary. I wonder if I could take... Could I take here? Yeah, can I take there? Does that win a pawn? How slow can I calculate? Boom, boom. Take. I think I can. I think I can. So I either win a pawn here or I lose the game. I'm too slow of a calculator, but I think I can take there. Actually, I missed this. Shit. I missed bishop d6. Shit. Yeah, that I lost the game there. Oh, man. Oh, I'm so out of practice. I'm really, really rusty. Yeah, that's completely losing. Crap. I might be able to play queen b6 to rook d8, but that's unlikely to work. He can just take here then. Shoot. Yeah, I blundered. I missed this. Oh, man. I'm so rusty. Yeah. Painful. I'm so rusty. Ah. Yeah, it's just I've just been working. I've played hardly any chess like the past year. I mean, I guess I will take. I mean, it's questionable. Down a whole piece. I think you can just go back, right? Just he resigned. I got him. I worked for that. I worked for that. Oh, I didn't resign. New personal best. Oh man, I earned that. I earned that because I was down a full piece for so long. I was completely losing. I worked hard, man. Oh man. Oh, my heart's racing. I didn't say a word for like 6 minutes or whatever. I'm not sure about that last move, h5. I don't know about if I should fix the pawn there, but thank you guys. Oh man, I was quiet, right? Like I was intense. I really, I tried. I tried my hardest. Oh my God. That was a turnaround. I was completely losing. I had to pull out all my tricks there. Oh man. Oh, I feel good about that because like I came back from just completely losing positions. So you thought the stream view? No, I was. Oh man. Whew. So yeah, my opponent was rated 90 points lower, but I still got 8 points because of my rating deviation. My opponent is from Japan, so he did he respectfully resigned there. Yeah, new personal best on Rapid, 22-24. 22-24. Before we celebrate that, by the way, I'm 1 point away from my personal milestone, but oh man, that was intense. I tried so hard at the end. The thing is, I made the position so complicated that I think I had good drawing, flagging chances as well, which was my backup plan. But holy moly, I really wanted to win that one, and because I lost like 6 games in a row across other time controls, and I'm very rusty because I've been playing very little chess. I've just been so busy with work that yeah, I really wanted to win. Okay, so this was it was very strange. He played this weird h3 move in the bishop g5. I like that. It makes no sense to me. Like there's no reason to play h3. And I was thinking about playing queen b6, but I'm not sure if queen b6 is actually good when white doesn't play f4. It probably is okay, but I'm not sure because like maybe the bishop even just goes back to e3, you know. Although I guess I could just I could go back myself, but yeah, I'm not sure if it's good even if white doesn't play f4. So I decided to play it safe with bishop e7. Now that he played f4, now I played queen b6 because now it's just a poison pawn line, but we're up a tempo. Played knight bd7, perhaps overly cautious. I'm not sure. Queen c7, rook e8 after a lot of deliberating. I was too afraid of tactics. And rook b8. And he played a4, which makes sense. I played knight c5. I don't know if that's the right move here. Yeah, because I wanted to play bishop d7. Maybe it was okay. Possibly I also could have played b6. b6, bishop b7 might have been fine as well. This was decent, I think. And then this is where I blundered. Yeah, I just miscalculated the. I mean, I didn't calculate it fully because I think I only had about 6 minutes or so, 5-6 minutes. But I miscalculated about the d6 square here. Otherwise, my move wins a pawn. So, and I also I burned more time too, trying to figure a way out here. I probably burned at least a minute here. Yeah, I think my follow-up was probably the right way, though. I mean, making the best of a bad situation. I think I played it correctly. I'm not sure. And then yeah, because this way I get at least a pawn, and then to come back from this position took a lot of work. I mean, he's up a bishop for a pawn, and look at this bishop. This bishop is like terribly placed, and this pawn is also a huge weakness for me. And he's got everything developed, and yeah, so this was a lot of work to come back from. So I think I played it really well considering. Well, he also blundered a move, but I made things as complicated as possible. Yeah, I got another pawn. Yeah, here he might have, maybe he should have considered simplifying at this stage. Might have been better. Yeah, and then hunting down his bishop. And then, yeah, which worked because then I forked him here. Well, I guess he still had this out. But then, yeah, he missed this, which I played immediately because I thought if he takes here, then I'm gonna pin that. So this was his mistake. However, he was screwed at this point, right? Because his knight is defending the bishop. He can't defend both. So his mistake, I guess, was probably when he played bishop d8. I guess he had. Well, no, but even here. Yeah, he probably had to go back this way. It was probably what he had to play. So now I'm up 2 pawns, And yeah, I decided to simplify. I very briefly considered taking with the pawn. If I had more time, I think I would have taken with the b pawn just to try to delay the opposite colored bishop endgame as long as possible. But with little time, I thought I would just play the opposite colored bishop endgame where, yeah. Okay, and then, well, yeah. And probably this is a win. Except I don't think I like my h5 move. I don't think I like h5 because I can't break now. I could there, but I don't think h5 was the best move. But I played that in like 1 second. I had no time here. This is still tricky, actually, though, this position, honestly. I guess I should bring my king over, but that's still this could still be tricky. It should be a win for black, but not that simple. Maybe probably I should bring the bishop back to d5 so that I create this impenetrable fortress. And then I bring the king up. That's probably what I should do. Yeah, I like that. Except my king can't venture too far, but then I'll create another pass pawn here, and hopefully that's enough. But it's still kind of tricky. Let's take a look with the engine. Wow. Yeah, well, this kind of makes sense. So, yeah, so first of all, H3 has actually been played 3 times, but that doesn't really mean anything. It's been played by 2300, 2200 player. Yeah, kind of strange. So bishop e7 was good enough. Yeah, so I'm curious. What about queen b6 here? Good thing, yeah, it's not right. The characteristic is the f pawn having been pushed. White holds a small advantage here apparently. Even just knight b3, and that this queen doesn't really belong here. I don't really know why. I think it's more, I don't think it's the fact that the pawn has moved other than the fact that the bishop is blocked from coming back. I think that's the thing, because now white has things like possible checks here, and I think that's a difference. The computer said that this position is still pretty equal, but probably queen b6 is meant more for when the bishop is kind of stranded on g5. So here I played queen b6, which the computer likes, and this was all roughly okay. It doesn't like knight c5 though. Computer is suggesting like a Grand Prix style attack for white now, which could be annoying, I guess. Instead, it wants knight b6 or g6. Oh, g6 is so strange, but protecting f5. Again, it's kind of like now it's almost like a Grand Prix. Well, I guess it makes sense. f4 is kind of like a Grand Prix. So it's also saying knight f8. I didn't consider knight f8. That would have been worth considering. Excuse me, worth considering putting it to g6. That would have been, I should have considered knight f8. Knight b6, I'm guessing it just wants to create room for bishop d7. Yes, that's the exact reason. Kind of strange though. I don't know if I really like knight b6. Okay, and g6, I kind of like knight f8. That's probably what I would play here in the future. And then this was a blunder because of taking on d6. And yeah, if you can kind of see on the screen, very slowly I improve things. Like so I lasted like I probably played this roughly as well as I could have. And then actually taking the knight was apparently a mistake. Oh, there was a discovery here. No, I thought I saw that. I thought I could just take, but I didn't notice that my bishop is hanging. Yeah, I didn't see that rook takes c8, but you know, I had a minute on the clock here. But yeah, he actually could have taken because of my bishop. So yeah, that was his. Actually, he had another move. He also had, well, b3 is actually about the same as bishop a5, so it's okay. And computer actually likes taking with the rook over taking with the b pawn. Now, they're saying it's roughly the same though, but interesting. And so yeah, this is interesting. The computer is giving us -1, -1.2. So I think it's actually a draw. With perfect play. Which, to be honest, I would have been fine with a draw because I was just completely losing for most of the game. But then he plays a little bit inaccurate. But this still is a little unclear. Like, possibly white can hold a draw. So this was a blunder according to the engine, because I grab the G pawn. So the computer wants to push the G pawns or move the king away. So I can't trade pawns here. And the computer's saying it's -1.5, but I don't know if that's winning with opposite colored bishops. King e3, bishop g2. Yeah, I don't know. The fact that it's only giving it -1.8 makes me think that it could be a draw. Yeah. But he did make those mistakes, and then yeah, and yeah. So here black is winning at this point. Right. Yeah, because I think I would just bring the bishop back and then create another passed pawn would be my strategy. But it's still tricky. Okay, so let's take a look at my account. Yeah, it's good to have a win because I haven't had really good news chess-wise for a while. And, you know, not the greatest tournament result. And then I've been kind of slipping on classical. And, yeah. So, new personal best on Rapid, 22-24. Who would have thunk? Who would have thunk it? 22-24. I'm still improving. But Rapid is quite inflated. Okay, so my rating deviation is still pretty high. I dropped it a little bit with that game, but it's 60.88. But here's my graph. So let's see how it looked from a year ago. So a year ago, I was 21.57. So I gained what? About 60 points in a year. Not fantastic progress, but progress. And let's see, what, 2 years ago? 2 years ago, I was about, just over 2,000, which is kind of hard to believe. I thought I was higher than that 2 years ago. So I gained 200 points in the past 2 years. I mean, I'll take that for sure. And I'm now in the top 2.3% of Rapid players, active Rapid players. Puts me, you are here. That's what they should write here. They should have a little arrow, you are here. So, yeah, pretty much in the top 2% now. 22, 24. You have to be 22, 25, I guess. I need one more point to go there. And not a huge player base, actually, ahead of me. I'm not sure if this has updated. Well, this is updated. So, okay, what's saying, yeah, there's 7,416 people ahead of me. I guess that's a lot. But yeah, 22, 24. So I guess I'm going to peak sit here for like another 3 weeks, which I'm going to feel quite anxious about because my rating deviation is going to climb quite a bit in the next 3 weeks. It's probably going to hit like 70. And then that's going to be quite high at that point. But I'm going to peak sit I'm going peak sit because that's just the way I roll. And that means more classical, unfortunately.